Hi, my name is Alex Chambliss, and this is my Bridgeland High School dual credit reflection video. Going into English dual credit, I knew it was going to be a lot of writing, but I didn't really realize how much it would be. I thought we would incorporate more reading comprehension because that's all that I'd really known from an English class, but I actually really enjoyed the fact that the class was really pretty much all writing based. In terms of my own expectations, I feel like I really exceeded my own expectations, especially in this last grading period. I knew going into this class that I was a good writer and I had the ability to write well, but I feel like this class really allowed me to hone in my writing skills and really improve myself as a writer, but I feel like not only as a writer, but also as a public speaker, as giving these presentations about things I did extensive research on and stuff that I really had knowledge on. It really made me a more confident public speaker, and I really enjoyed that. In terms of finding academic success, I didn't really find many challenges, as I'm used to holding myself to a very high standard when it comes to completing my work. So in terms of academic success, I don't really feel like I struggled that much. Additionally, English has always been really one of my my strongest subjects, so I don't think it was really that bad in terms of finding success. I really exceeded my own expectations in terms of my ability to do research and be very diligent in my writing. I knew that I could write well going into this class. I knew that my vocabulary was very advanced, but I feel like this class really even progressed beyond what I thought my expectations were going to be for myself, and I'm really glad I took this class because now I know my true capabilities, not only in terms of writing essays, but writing marketing presentations or making PowerPoints and things like that. I really enjoyed getting to do the Bloom Ball and reading 1984. I've known about that book for a long time, and I really enjoyed reading it. I really enjoyed the story and just soaking up the ideological weight of it. I also enjoyed the research paper and just various other essays that we've written. I feel like the essays that we wrote had great prompts, and I feel like these prompts really allowed me to showcase my skills as a writer and just my intelligence in general. What I found difficult, I found some of the minor writing things that we did with books like Born a Crime and just in general fairly difficult, because I felt like sometimes our word counts maybe weren't enough. Because I was able to get my ideas down, but in order to fit the word count and not have points taken off, I felt like I had to cut out some key parts of my minor writing that could have enhanced my grade. I did good on almost all of them, but I felt like they could have been better, and I feel like they didn't necessarily entirely reflect the point I was trying to make or my skill as a writer. In terms of online instruction, I haven't faced too many difficulties with online instruction in regards to the class. It's more just concentration things, but I think when everybody's at home, they can struggle to concentrate a little bit. I know we weren't supposed to, but due to things like cross country and avoiding getting COVID before things like the state meet, I've had to flip-flop back and forth, and I really feel like my experience was the same. I feel like Mr. Bug did a great job teaching our class, and I feel like he did a great job of really including everybody even when they were online. Like when I was online, I didn't feel like I lost any of the learning capability that I would have had when I was in class. I still felt like I was able to absorb the material well, and I still feel like my quality of work remained the same. And in terms of benefits from online instruction, I liked having the freedom to do more than one thing at once. I didn't feel more so just trapped in the class like we can sometimes feel when we're at school. That was really a positive to it. And then some days if I just woke up, wasn't feeling it mentally or just didn't feel like going to school, I could do it at home, and I really enjoyed having that option. But overall, I still would choose, I like having face-to-face instruction better, but I also enjoy the option of being able to go home or stay home if I feel like it, and I don't feel like staying home detracted from my ability to perform successfully within this course. What fear or anxieties did you have when reading it? The state of schools. In terms of COVID, for me, COVID was not something that I was ever too worried about. I mean, obviously, we took the necessary precautions for a while, but you know, I trusted what the sources that I've trusted my whole life, and I feel I never personally got COVID, and I feel that that contributed to me not necessarily being that scared or having that much anxiety in regards to COVID and going to school. I think this year will benefit me in the future, though, as it's another point in my life of having to adapt. You know, I feel like I've had to adapt a lot. Even with going to Burgeon High School itself, I had to adapt. That's not where I thought I was going to be going. But I feel like adaptation really builds character, and I think that this year, in terms of having to adapt to, we have to wear masks at school, all things like this, I really feel like they're helping build character and build work ethic, as like we have things we have to work around, but that's how it's going to be in the corporate world and college and everything in general. Like, it's not always going to be the way that we want it to be, and things aren't always going to be ideal, but I feel like this year has really helped, you know, hammer that mindset in with me a little more. Overall, I really enjoyed this class, and I enjoyed this year. It exceeded my expectations, well, my expectations for myself. I'm very happy with the experience with Professor Bug. I feel like he did a great job teaching our class and making sure we were adequately prepared for everything. I never went into an essay or an assignment feeling like I don't know what to do here. Any questions that I did have, he always answered them to the best of his knowledge, and I feel like overall he was a great professor for our class. I'm very satisfied with my experience for this class, and I would definitely recommend taking this class in the future. I hope you get Mr. Bug, because I think he's a great teacher, and I really enjoyed this class, and I really enjoyed getting to build my writing skills with this class, and yeah.